Our guest today is Alexandra Devarenne of the Extra Virgin Alliance, and she's here to help us separate olive oil fact from olive oil fiction. Welcome to the show, Alexandra.
Thank you very much.
I buy my olive oil from Costco. Large, extra virgin, the best one. It is in plastic, but it is dark, and the turnaround is very quick. This is my regular frying, sauteing olive oil. Am I doing the right thing here?
You certainly are. You certainly are. And as, you know, some people, they might live alone. Buying that large, product, the extra virgin that you like at Costco or someplace, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. But what I would recommend for a person there is to carefully decant it into absolutely clean glass bottles and close, seal them up and put those in the refrigerator because you're going to take it out one at a time. It never goes back in. But that way, if you've bought enough to last you for 4 months, it's better that it be in a container with no headspace because oxygen is an enemy, right? And that's one of the reasons why I love bag-and-box packaging.
That's crazy because when you say bag and box, I think of the cheap wines that you buy out there. But for olive oil, it totally makes sense.
It is, I know. And this has been an obstacle to the adoption of bag-and-box packaging because for everyone, and it's like you might have been thinking of asking about first cold press because that's something that people put on labels and yet it really means nothing because
Wait. First cold press means nothing with olive oil?
Now absolutely means nothing because in order to be extra virgin grade, it has to be the first press, and it has to be done under low temperatures. So any producer who puts first cold press on their label, I don't blame them because, we know it's redundant.
Yeah.
But, if people are looking for it, fine. Doesn't hurt anything. Well, I'm hoping we eventually get away from it.
Yeah. Can you quickly tell me how olive oil is made? Because are you taking raw olives?
First off, the olives have to be fresh. They cannot sit. You get them off the tree, and within 24 hours, they got to go into the mill. The first thing you do is they get cleaned, but you grind them.
With the seed?
Seed and all. You grind them up, and that can be done in a number of different ways, but you come out with something that is a paste, and it's kind of a coarse paste with chunks of pit. That then goes into something that's called a malaxer. The oil begins to separate there, and then it goes into a centrifuge. And in the old days, it went into mats, which got pressed, right? Which is where the press business comes from. But you spin it, and that separates out to oil, water, and solids. And then it goes in through another spin to clean it, and you have virgin olive oil.
Crazy.
And if you had good olives, you have extra virgin olive oil.
If I buy a case of olive oil, should I store that in the refrigerator, or can I put it in a dark, cool spot?
If you have a cellar, that's where I keep my olive oil.
Like wine.
Like wine, once again.
Which is the most important sense for olive oil for quality?
It is smell, but it is not just smell like the bouquet of that kind of smell. It's also retronasal smell, which is the smell you get when you have something in your mouth. This is why, when your nose is stuffed up and you can't taste anything, right? Well, it's not that you're not tasting, it's that you're not smelling. So when you have olive oil in your mouth and you breathe out through your nose, you get this whole other set of aromas. So those are really, really critical. It's a combination of the two, but I would say, it's your sense of smell, number one, but then also it's both taste for bitterness, for example, and the tactile sensation in the mouth. That's something else that you become very sensitive to, astringency and just the viscosity.
What is the best food to taste expensive olive oil with?
I think probably the best thing would be the hot potato test.
What?
Right, you want those aromas, those volatiles, heat will release them, right? So hot is good. So take that potato, open it up, and then put your fabulous olive oil in there. I like a little salt in there. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to be just enveloped by the aroma of this. Olive oil is going to come up, and then sounds great.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's funny because I would have thought it would be bread, but you're talking about heat now.
Heat is really helpful.
Great idea. All right, we're going to go quickly here. We're going to play a little game called Would You Drizzle It? Tell me if you drizzle olive oil on any of the following. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, vanilla ice cream.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Coffee.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Put it in coffee? Sure.
Okay. Watermelon?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I've seen grilled watermelon, so I would
good. Oh, olive oil on watermelon. And then I also, because I'm me, put a little chili powder on there and a little salt maybe.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Chocolate cake?
Chocolate cake. I probably would have made the cake with olive oil because chocolate and olive oil is a wonderful combination. There's like a dark chocolate mousse with a drizzle of a really intense early harvest olive oil, like a bicoil maybe.
Hey,
Excellent.
I take baguette slices, I toast them, put a dark chocolate piece in the residual heat, melts the chocolate, and then I drizzle olive oil and salt.
There you go.
It's a home run.
It is an absolute home run.
Okay,
Yes.
Popcorn.
Oh, God, yes.
Martinis.
I have actually not put olive oil in a martini, but I have in a gin and tonic.
Oh,
a very herbaceous, like an Oe Blanca. Put that in a G&T.
yeah.
Sure.
Finally, peanut butter and jelly.
Huh. Now that one, I would maybe try it once. I don't know. I can't, it's a little hard for me to visualize, but yeah, why not?